Howdy everyone, David here at tabletoping.net, and this is a continuation of the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition Player's Handbook Classes Reviews, and this video deals with the Rogue. So, the Rogue is part of the basic rules. Now there is a free download that you can get from the D&D website, and when you do download this you'll notice that the Rogue is in that download. But, however, what's not in that download for the Rogue are a couple extra different types of archetypes. And the archetypes are basically ways to influence your Rogue. So this is pretty much word for word verbatim what is in the actual free download. And you can see that it basically just talks about the Rogue for the first page or so, first page and a half, and also ways to influence you creating a Rogue. Now you're going to see up here in this matrix that it does go from 1 to 20. It basically shows you how your proficiency bonus increases, your sneak attack damage, which is pretty much the main mechanic of the Rogue, and also the features that you're going to get as you level and gain power playing a Rogue. Now, the class features for the Rogue, you get the D8 for hit points every level. It also tells you about your proficiencies, armor, weapons, your thieves' tools, your dexterity and intelligence saving throw proficiency, and also you get to choose from this skill list down here. You get to choose several of them. Now also there's several different types of equipment starting packages as well if you want to make a quick Rogue. Now at level 1 you're going to get expertise. Then you'll get to choose more as you level with the Rogue as well for expertise. You're also going to get sneak attack at level 1. Your sneak attack is sort of like it's a very nice damage boost for the Rogue. As long as you have a target that is within a reach of an enemy creature, you're going to get that sneak attack damage. And as you can see here on the matrix, it starts from 1d6, and by the time that you're level 20, it's 10d6. That's pretty crazy, and that's free additional damage. You're also going to get Thieves' Cant, which is pretty much the secret language of the Rogues. Now at second level you're going to get Cunning Action. Third level you're going to get your Roguish Archetype, and we'll talk about those archetypes in here just a second. At level 4, 8, 10, 12, 16, and 19 you're going to get an ability score improvement. And what this does is it's for every class in Dungeons & Dragons 5e. And whenever you hit one of these levels, you get 2 ability points, and you can raise your stats, your abilities, your strength, your intelligence, and so forth. So you can take your 2 points, put it into one stat, or you can split it and put 1 point into 2 different stats. However, there's a stipulation to this, and you cannot raise them above 20. However, if your Dungeon Master, he or she allows the optional rules into play, you can forego this and take a feat, which is in a later chapter down the line in the Player's Handbook. So that's, like I said, that just depends on if your Dungeon Master, if he or she allows you to, forego the ability score improvement and take a feat. Level 5 you're going to get Uncanny Dodge. Level 7 you're going to get Evasion. Level 11 you're going to get Reliable Talent. 14 you're going to get Blindness. 15 Slippery Mind. 18 you're going to get Elusive. And level 20 you're going to get Stroke of Luck. Now as we talked about, you're going to get those roguish archetypes or archetypes. You're going to get that at level 3. So what the archetypes do is basically it gives you more flavor for your Rogue on top of everything that you've already gotten. So there are 3 in the Player's Handbook, which there is only 1 in the basic rules, and the one that's in the basic rules for the free PDF is the Thief. So the Thief gets at 3rd level, they get Fast Hands. 3rd level, they also get Second Story Work. 9th level, they get Supreme Sneak. 13th, they get Use Magic Device. And finally, they get Thief's Reflexes at 17. Now, the exclusive only roguish archetypes are the Assassin. And the Assassin gets a bonus proficiency. They also get Assassinate. They get Infiltration Expertise. They get Imposter. Imposter's at 13. And Death Strike is at 17. This is more of a a utility or charisma based type of archetype. Now there's also a very nice one called the Arcane Trickster, and what the Arcane Trickster does is it pretty much gives you both magic and your rogue abilities. Now as you can see here, here's the Arcane. Wow, this book has got spots all over it. The ink has actually rubbed off, which that's what happens when you get it early. The ink is still wet, guys. So the Arcane Trickster gets spells. They get wizard spells. Now you get, as it explains here in the spellcasting section, you get cantrips, spell slots, spells known of first to fourth level, and you also get the spellcasting ability, which is based off of your intelligence, and it gives you the formula for your spell save DC and also your spell attack modifier. Also at 3rd level, Arcane Trickster, you get Mage Hand Ledgerman. 9th level, you get Magical Ambush. 13th level, you get Versatile Trickster. And at 17, you get Spell Thief, which actually Spell Thief is pretty interesting. So that is all of the pages, which you can see is packed full of information. There's 5 pages, beautiful art as well. I hope this has helped you a little bit and given you a little bit more variety to add on from the basic rules. So I hope you enjoyed the video. My name is David again at Tabletopping, and please feel free to leave a comment below and like the channel and follow it. And until next time, grab that sneak attack damage.